Thank you. That is such a big number. 3 inches of rain. We don't get that kind of rain without ponding on the roads, flooding in homes. Indeed. Dawson Levan continues our team coverage now. He's in Henrietta. Calkins Road, Dawson, you were telling me earlier that they had to close it down because there's just too much water in the road.
Yeah, Adam, that's right. Part of the street just reopened about 2 hours ago now, but just before that, there was a fire truck at the intersection of Zarnow and Calkins Road blocking all incoming traffic. Now, there's huge puddles like this one behind me all along the street. Let's take a look at some of that video right now of that standing water. Now, some neighbors I spoke with say some cars actually got stuck as they tried to drive through the water, and emergency crews were out here in the pouring rain, working to try to get them out. Now, one man I spoke with says it was a chaotic afternoon as he and his family were sitting in their homes when all the flash flood warnings came buzzing in on their phones.
Bells were ringing and, it's just like, what's going on, and quick got onto the, the forecast and stuff like that, and really great response from Monroe County. The water had to go somewhere. It ended up in the back creek over here. The creek overflowed and stuff, and I've been here for 40 years, so, in the 40 years, it's only overflowed maybe about 4 times, possibly 5.
Now, Donald adds that this road has been under construction for a while now and that the crews are going to have their hands full in trying to get all of this standing water out of the way to continue their work. From now, reporting live in Henrietta, Dawson Levan, News 8. Adam, back to you.
Hey, Dawson, thank you. So you heard it from Donald. The water has to go somewhere, and a lot of it went to Ellison Park. And that's where we find Deshaun Johnson. Deshaun, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, Andrew, as you can tell from the sky to the ground, it's not the ideal time or the place to take your dogs out for a walk. As you can see, portions of the grass is covered with flooded water. We've got some water flowing behind trees back here. Of course, we didn't get a lot of the rainy and flooding impact right here at Ellison Park, just like Dawson talked about and Henrietta. But Monroe County still felt the effects of a lot of this, including some in Victor as well, in Farmington, like Eric had talked about. They've got way more flooding than we have, a lot more areas saturated with water. Again, this is not the ideal place to take your dog right now. Again, like Kayla said, we could get more rain. It really depends, but it's been a little bit of flooding patches here. Did not see a lot of flooding in the rest of the park as well. Again, some of that water is kind of flowing off from the mini pond that's at the park as well, coming this way into the grass, continuing to flood out here. But like you all have been saying, we've been reiterating like broken records to, of course, stay safe, watch your surroundings, drive with caution. Again, flooded areas, don't turn around, don't drown. It's something we've always been saying as well. But much of this has been slowly impacting the park as well. And with Monroe County not getting impacted and where I'm at in the moment at Ellison Park, I know we didn't talk about a lot of power outages as well. Some RG&E customers are still without power. I believe I looked when I last checked, it was around 1,300 people without power. So again, this is nasty weather, but of course, stay safe, stay dry, and of course, we'll continue to update you on air and online once we have more weather updates. For now, back to you at the desk, Adam.
All right, Deshaun, thank you so much for that report.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.